We begin now at 6 with an eye-opening number. Kids have only been in class for a few weeks, and just this month alone, there have been 5 different incidents of guns found in students' backpacks.
It's bringing up a critical question about what more can be done to stop students from bringing guns on campus. RTV6's Nicole Griffin is taking that question to state lawmakers.
Every day here at Ben Davis High School, there are 4 school resource officers on campus, and during arrival and dismissal, there are 2 extra officers. A school spokeswoman says the officers' presence is key in handling incidents like Tuesday's.
It all comes down to how are the kids getting the guns, why are they bringing them into the schools.
Jordan Witt is a Wayne Township father. He lives directly across from Ben Davis High School, where he sees the safety measures on campus.
You can't even get into the school parking lot without checking in with a security officer, and I think that's a good step. I don't think that we need to have these drastic metal detectors in schools where kids feel like they're on lockdown. I don't think that's conducive to learning. I think that, again, the responsibility starts before the kids come off to school in the morning.
I think the new sort of direction that we're starting to also move on is recognizing sort of the mental health and the social and behavioral support that these students need so that they stop and they don't even think to bring a gun in the first place, right?
Every school district in Indiana is required to have a school safety specialist. As we see a rise in school shootings, the spokesman for the Indiana Department of Education says how to act in an active shooter situation is at the forefront of that training. State lawmakers are also weighing in on the issue.
Unless we want to turn our schools into prisons where every backpack, every purse is checked, we're not going to do that. I had legislation last year that provided a standardized training program for all teachers and education staff to go get firearms training and carry a firearm on school property.
State Senator J.D. Ford says as a member of the Democratic caucus, he has put forward reform measures, but says they don't often get a hearing in our state.
One of the measures that I think can happen, what could have happened last legislature, was safe storage for weapons. And that's an issue that even responsible gun owners want to ensure. Another way we can curb it is a waiting period for people that are purchasing weapons. This past legislature, we actually did strengthen our red flag laws.
The Department of Education says state legislators have passed a bill that increased safety funding by $5 million each year for the next 2 years. A major focus will be aimed on recognizing the mental health support students need. Working for you on the West Side, Nicole Griffin, RTV6.
Thanks, Nicole. And in May, Wayne Township Schools approved a referendum that would address school safety. Now, the district says money will be used to help first responders be more aware of building layouts and safety plans. It will also include upgrades to school security systems.